Hey, humanity, how are you? How are you? Back once again, trying to at least keep up with my consistency with my posting. I hope all is well. Yeah. The old lady, it's the wee hours of the morning. I literally have like 2 or 3 minutes once again. Hopefully, I'll be able to come and say, oh, you know what? I have lots and lots and lots of time to hang out with you guys. But in the meantime, I didn't do much humanity. Remember, I was telling you that my sugar cravings have come back, and it's not nearly as bad as it originally was. But nevertheless, to get the benefits of taking the sugar out of your diet, and then to see what the benefits of when you do take the sugar out of your diet, and how wonderful, the perks are just unbelievable. And to go right back into that. Remember, I was doing the sugar-free, and I don't mean to be redundant, but remember when I was doing the sugar-free apple pies, pumpkin pies, doing the sugar-free peanut butter cookies, and chocolate candy, sugar-free chocolate candies, and what have you. Not only was it wonderful to prepare, and I don't like, I thought I didn't like baking. I'm starting to like it more and more. But anyway, to get on that path and then to go backwards, anytime you're getting benefits and to have to go backwards, that's not real appealing. So anyway, I'm trying drastically. I mean, tremendously to get back to getting the sugar back out of my diet, and then lo and behold, now I'm getting these cravings for soda. I mean, I'm talking about almost relentless cravings for a soda, and I've never been a soda drinker. I'd have. Occasional pop here and there, but it's nothing like, I just, I see some people, they just love soda. They have to have a pop with their I have a loved one that'll get up and put her clothes on, and she'll go to the store because she remembered that she didn't have soda to go with her dinner. I've never cared for soda in that manner, and now, and lo and behold, now I'm into soda. So it's like, wow, as if I don't have enough in my road to try to overcome and get on the other side of it. And now here we go with an addition, adding something else, right? So anyway, I didn't do much this morning. So what I did, I tried my hand. Remember, I told you guys before that I had gotten a donut pan so I could try to do sugar-free donuts. I wanted to do versions of like blueberry donuts, chocolate donuts, apple donuts, just the whole 9 yards, because remember, we come not every day, but at least 5 days a week, hopefully, to bring variety, because the last thing you want to do is get bored, not only just getting the sugar back in your diet, but just getting bored and going back to that eating lifestyle. Remember, I was eating the equivalent of 4 adults. I never did get a chance to show you guys that tunic that I was wearing at one time, and it could cover the circumference of a baby's crib, and I'm not exaggerating. It really could, and to get to a point to where literally I can go in a store and pick up try to pick up some of the old slacks that I was busting out of, and now they're too big. It's almost unbelievable. I really do. I'm one of those individuals. Not only do I ever want to think about deprivation, like some people, they really can, and they stick to it so wonderfully. They don't have to have cheeseburgers anymore. They don't have, I'm never going to be one of those ones. The cauliflower cheeseburger, mushroom cheeseburgers. I'm going to need a cheeseburger at some point. To thy own self be true, right? And so, anyway, with that being said, humanity, I wanted to try the donut pan. I tried it out before. The recipe was really, really It was really delicious. I mean, just delicious, all natural. You name it. I forgot what it was. I know it was chocolate something, but I didn't have the right kind of flour, and it turned. The taste was wonderful, but it didn't rise. And so this morning, what I did was I did a uh, uh, cashew honey and nut flour, and all I did was I went into the store and I got a large bag of trail mix, honey and nut, the honey and nut version, low sugar, and cashews, walnuts. It had walnuts, pecans, just a variety of various nuts. They are so nutritious. And all I did is just like with everything else, humanity, with your oatmeal. Remember, I used to constantly encourage you all, don't worry about it if you don't have the oatmeal flour. Take your cup of oatmeal, put it in your blender's cup, and then blend it, and there's your oatmeal flour. And I did the same thing. I didn't have a honey and nut variety of cashews, walnuts, pecans, that variety together to make a flour. I do have some walnut flour, but I wanted that variety, right? And so all I did was took the trail mix that had the variety of the various walnuts, pecans, and all of that, plus the sugar-free honey and nut ingredients, and I put that over in a blender's cup. I blended it until it turned into flour, and then I took that and I put in 2 eggs. And had I had some of the things on hand that I really, really wanted, I would not have used the eggs. But they have just a large variety of. Of plant-based eggs, humanity. I think one popular brand is what is it, egg beaters. So I used two. I used 2 eggs, and then I used. First, I used after I made the flour. I made one cup of the flour, the honey nut. Uh, Mixture of cashews, walnuts, and pecans. And I used 1 cup of that. After I made it into a flour, I used 2 eggs. I used a tablespoon and a half of baking powder. And I used I think that was pretty much it, humanity. I didn't use much at all. It was really, really simple, effortless. I'm almost positive that's all I used. I used the 2 eggs. I used the flour. Oh, and if you have some plant-based butter, I used 1 tablespoon of butter. And remember, humanity, we've talked about the spoons, countless times. The larger of the spoons is the tablespoon, and then the smaller of the spoons is the teaspoon. I used a tablespoon of butters, and everyone has the plant-based butter, and I just combined all that together. And you spray your donut pan, and the donut pans, they're really, really affordable. I think I paid maybe like $14-15 for it, and I think I have like a count of 8 donuts, place for 8 for you to make 8 donuts. And so I preheated the oven to 375, and your appliance, you may have to go up to 400. And I let that bake for maybe, I want to say like 30, maybe between 20 and 30 minutes. Keep your eyes on it, and it rolls. I was really, really shocked, humanity. And so remember, the personalization and the customization is key. Go in with your blueberries, go in with some apples. I'm going to the next version I'm going to try is apple and carrots. I'm also going to try an apple and carrot juice. Hey, humanity, I gotta go. I was sitting and I was listening to a podcast, and it was a wonderful podcast. And the gentleman was talking about flags, and you know how you have your flags as a remembrance to various triumphant things, in world history, or in games, or just so many different wonderful things where you'll raise the flag as a indication that you've triumphed, overcome, or you've actually won a particular game or something like that. And I thought about us, humanity, it's easy to think about human beings when 7 or either 8 billion of us are coexisting in one place called Earth. I know. I have this lofty thing that all of us, but that's okay. Those are the little small amount that hasn't come around. We'll loan them some. But I was thinking about how wonderful it is, just human beings in general, how we can overcome unsurmountable things. I was talking to someone just last week, and it was really wonderful to hear a human being speak from the perspective that they hadn't had to endure a lot of trials and tribulations and just almost insidious hurt and pain, human suffering, and I don't mean to be morbid, humanity, but it just felt good to talk to someone, even though they weren't aware that that's what I was trying to see had they experienced. Uh, 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 you know, human suffering to the degree that a lot of your brothers and sisters walking behind you and walking on the side of you and walking in front of you have experienced. And I don't mean to sound strange as if I'm walking around trying to see human beings that have endured trials and tribulations, but it felt good to. Uh, uh, they'll never know that that's what I was looking for. But, so it seemed that, they hadn't really. And yet I could be wrong, but it didn't seem that they had experienced those things. And so anyway, this morning, humanity, I was thinking about us, those of us, the old lady, and your brothers and sisters walking behind you and in front of you, and we don't. We're taking the long way home for a reason. We can't take shortcuts. We don't have the luxury. But, those of us that really have, we've had to climb the mountain, and some of us have had to climb the mountain without shoes on, and some of us have had to climb the mountain with, oh my goodness, with everything that you can imagine that is really hard and harsh, and yet we've still had to climb. And with a lot of us still climbing, the old lady, I'm raising my hand. We're climbing the mountain, and the mountain is on the journey home. And remember, the journey home is just a metaphor for better or getting on the other side of that thing that you want to get gone. So can you just imagine that? You're going down a road and there's a mountain in it, so that's a lot to conquer. And then I thought about those the flags, and it's like, where are you going with this, old lady? If we're feeling the way a lot of you are feeling this morning, you've cried all night long. Some of you've cried all week long. Some of you, your heart is just burdened down, and you don't have the luxury of even trying to explain. Some of you are literally exhausted, and some of you, you're in environments where disingenuous is the theme. I tell you, and I reveal myself. I open myself up to you and allow you to see my wounds, my bruises. Maybe not even looking for a soothing tongue of words to be spoken to assist in the healing or just to feel better, but just a listening ear, and go again, humanity, if you dare, before the day is out, everyone that you know will know what you've revealed about your bumps and your bruises. But anyway, I know I'm going all the way around just to get home. I'm saying this, humanity, a lot of us, it would be easy for us to say, we can't put up any flags of triumph. We can't put up any flags of, we're already home. We won the overcoming of all of the harshness, the hurt, the pain, the suffering, the delays, the denial, some of you, the backstabbing, the betrayal, just a long list of things that we would rather not deal with. But humanity, yeah, I'm coming home. Humanity, you're still standing. Yes, indeed. We're in good company. There's a lot of our brothers behind us, on the side of us, and in front of us. We can relate. We don't have the luxury of saying that we don't know what it is to go through. We don't know what it is to go around as it relates to hurt, pain, and suffering. We're well acquainted. But nevertheless, humanity, yep, I'm getting ready to say it right before I go. You're still standing. You're still here, humanity. The weekend is coming up, and whatever that thing is that's so hard, and for some of us, it's pretty harsh. And then some of us have the added burden. We're running up against a time clock. We've got to get some things done, and we need them done quickly. And so putting up a flag with those kind of harsh things to deal with, and then time constraints, it's highly unlikely that we would put up a flag that, hey, we made it. But you know what, humanity, I think there are a variety of flags. I don't think there's just one flag. I think there's a flag out there that we can take in our hands and we can handle it just for a little bit until we can get the more familiar flag. Yes, indeed. You know it, humanity. We can get that flag of still standing. Yes, we've been through this, we've been through that, we've overcome a little bit of this, we've overcome a little bit of that. So we'll just get one of those flags. We'll just get one of the flags that maybe they're little in stature, and maybe they're small in width and not nearly giving of the height as most more familiar flags. But hey, humanity, for this weekend, why don't you love on mind, body, and soul and get your flag that says, hey, with all of the stuff that you've been through, you can still put up a flag of you're still standing. As awesome as you are, you're still here with all of the hardness that you've had to endure. Hey,